Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Friday Gear Show. We're at the Black Diamond showroom to give you guys a sneak peek of a new Black Diamond shoe that's up and coming. But first of all, what's your name and who are you for Black Diamond?
Yeah, first of all, welcome here, Matt. I'm Jonathan. I'm the head of product for Europe, so creating that liaison between our dear American colleagues in Salt Lake City and the European market.
Awesome, man. But look, last year, pretty much to the day, you guys gave me the method to try out. And this was, for me, a corner change for Black Diamond. I've worn this shoe all year and it feels different. It feels better than before. And I found myself grabbing this shoe because it's a great all-rounder. I use it for everything, sport climbing, bouldering, but for me, I found it to be a better sport climbing shoe than a bouldering shoe because of that stiffness and the edging ability.
Yeah, I'm stoked to hear you're happy about it.
Yeah, it's genuinely good.
Yeah,
I like it.
And definitely think that we are progressing, and it's the next level that we brought up, and we're following that up, the method, the sort of current method, which is a very good one quiver shoe, if you say, like you say, for sport climbing, a little bit of bouldering, some multi-pitching. It's rather comfortable, little downturned, but if you are into bouldering or gym climbing or steeper sport climbing, that's why we brought out the Method S with the men's version and a women's version for next year. So a complete different shoe, sharing the name, but way more oriented to a more bouldering crowd or steeper, more athletic sport climbing type.
Okay, so I'm presuming it's softer, it's more flexible, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so talk me through the actual characteristics of it. So starting on the bottom on the sole, what's different compared to the Method?
Yeah, so a split super soft midsole. We still work with a 3D molded heel cup, but we've added some rubberized toe cap. I mean, parts of it compared to the Method.
Yeah.
Just for added toe hook ability. So the goal was really, so if you'd have it on, feel like a sock, and that a toe hook and heel hook would just feel and come naturally to you, that you could use all angles and shapes of the shoe while climbing that 3D environment. Then we've moved away just to one Velcro strap, just for those easy and quick off and on burns on the boulders or the climbs. And slightly more downturned as well, and a little softer rubber compound for a little less, obviously, edging ability, but way better when smearing or standing on like big volumes, for example, in the gym.
Yeah, when you have to hook as well, it just kind of smears it. So it always confuses me because it's the same name of compound, but you tweak the compound. Exactly.
So we use the Black Label fused rubber. That's the name of our own compound rubber. But then the degree of stiffness, of hardness, is varied between models, and that's something we work with internally, just to check what type of stiffness or what type of friction and durability is the best for what type of shoe. As for a softer shoe, for example, you'd want a little more stickiness, whereas a maybe more edging specific shoe like the Method, maybe not super edge specific, but you'll have a harder compound rubber just to give you that more support and precision on the small edges.
Yeah, I think precision is key, because this feels very precise on a sport route, because you spot that edge on a more vertical, you stand on it, you stand on your toes, up you go. But when things got upside down, I felt a bit clumpy, you know?
Yeah.
And so hopefully that's going to solve it with the bouldering shoe version.
Definitely.
So the camo design, talk to me about that, because that's a bold decision.
It's probably pretty polarizing, I'd say. Either you love it or you hate it.
I quite like it. It's okay. I mean, it's certainly like a flashy shoe.
Yeah, no, I think it fit, and we tried to seek inspiration from the gym world, with all gyms popping up around the world, and a new crowd of people that opening up, and people from everywhere are climbing now, and definitely opted for a more younger demographic, bouldering focused crowd.
Okay, well, we've got two models. Originally, when I knew we were doing this shoe, I presumed that the Method S was a low volume version of the Method. It's not the case, is it? Because this is a whole new shoe, and you have a women's version within the S category.
Exactly. So totally still working with the Method. Completely different model in the Method S, a men's version and a women's version. Obviously, a more regular volume to accommodate more men. That's why it's called the men's. Same as the women's model. If a person has a smaller foot or just a narrower foot, definitely don't be shy and go try the women's version, because it's just narrower and it'll just be optimized to fit more women feet. So that's why that discussion is always a little tricky. Is it women? Is it low volume? What do you need to call it? But I would just say try it on, and the one that fits best, go for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly neutral colour for the women's anyway. You know?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Well, look, I'm excited for this because, as I said at the beginning, I wore the Method and I really liked it. And I wore it not because someone told me to, I wore it because I wanted to wear it. And that's always a good tell for me if a shoe's good, because I have quite a few climbing shoes now in my collection. So I'm excited to try this. So gyms, overhanging boulders, steeper, longer, overhanging sport routes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, the Method you can buy currently. It's on the EpicTV shop. When can we get our hands on the Method S?
Method S will come out, both men's and women's version, in spring summer 23.
Okay.
And it'll be retailing at 140 euros.
Awesome. Well, you guys let me know what you think of this new model shoe down below. Check out the links, and we'll see you soon.